What is the shaft grave era? Have you ever wondered how ancient civilizations buried their elite members? The shaft grave era offers a fascinating glimpse into the burial practices of the Mycenaean civilization during the Late Bronze Age. This period, which lasted from around 1600 to 1500 before Common Era, is marked by the use of shaft graves as burial sites for the wealthy and powerful. Shaft graves are deep, rectangular pits that were dug into the ground. At the bottom of these pits, there was a chamber where the deceased were laid to rest. Alongside the bodies, grave goods were often placed, including weapons, jewelry, and finely crafted pottery. These items provide clues about the status of the individuals buried there and the society they lived in. The most notable discoveries of shaft graves were made at Mycenae, particularly into cemeteries known as Grave Circle A and Grave Circle B. Grave Circle B is older and shows a transition from simpler cist graves, which are smaller stone-lined pits, to the more elaborate shaft graves found in Grave Circle A. The graves in Grave Circle A were marked by stones arranged in a circular pattern on the surface, indicating their significance. The presence of valuable objects in these graves suggests that the Mycenaean society had clear social hierarchies. The shaft grave era is significant because it marks the rise of an elite ruling class in Mycenaean Greece. This period also saw the development of more complex burial customs, reflecting the evolving social structures of the time. Constructing these shaft graves involved digging deep vertical shafts, often several meters deep. The chambers were typically lined with stones and covered with a slab roof. This burial method contrasts with later Mycenaean tomb types, such as chamber tombs and thalos tombs, which were larger and more architecturally advanced. From an archaeological perspective, the shaft grave era provides important information about the early political and social structures of the Mycenaean civilization. The concentration of wealth found in these graves indicates the emergence of powerful families or dynasties. As time progressed, the use of shaft graves declined, giving way to thalos tombs, which became the preferred burial method for elites. In summary, the shaft grave era is a fascinating phase in Mycenaean archaeology, characterized by deep rectangular shaft graves for elite burials. This period, dating from about 1600 to 1500 before Common Era, reveals early social stratification and funerary customs in Mycenaean society before transitioning to more monumental tomb types.